Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how you make a drill bit. First of all, press N and start the screencast keys so you can see what I'm doing, and press 7 on the num keypad. Now we start by adding mesh circle. We leave the vertices to 32 and as radius 1. Now pay attention that your location is at 0, 0, 0. When this is okay, you switch to edit mode and we're going to press Shift D, X, because we want to move it in X direction, like that. And we're going to connect, I'm going to show you that vertex on top and underneath as good as we can. So these points should be the same. When this is done, we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Shift D, X, move it on X direction, and we're going to do the same, looking like this, and correctly done. Now press A to deselect everything, and now we're going to erase or delete every point which we don't use, and therefore we're going to use the command B. We're going to select these points, press delete, vertex, same on the opposite side, B, delete vertices. So the only thing I have left is that. Now what we have is that we have here 2 points over there, 2 points over there, because the selection was not correctly. So to erase that, we're going to press A to select everything, space bar, and we're going to type remove double, like that. Now you see there is no vertices selected because the value is too low. Now we erase it a little bit until you have removed 4 vertices, which means that that one, that one, that one, and that one are now single. Okay, when this is done, okay, when this is done, we're going to use the command screw, and therefore we're going to the modifier where we're going to select screw over here. Everything is now, you see, on the same plane, and therefore we're going to add the screw command, which is a lift off in Z direction, and let's say 15, which means that every 15 millimeters the same shape comes back, and as iterations I'm going to choose 2 because I want a longer drill bit. Now what you see is not looking very good, because you see that I'm only using 16 steps and the rendered steps will be 16. So let's say we make it 100. Also for the steps, the same thing, click on it, say 100. That's looking more like it. Okay, now when this is done, I say apply. Okay, we have to switch to object mode for that. Apply, go back to edit mode. Now the first thing we're going to do is on top make the drill bit okay, and let's make it working. Now select vertices, select one vertex by right clicking, hold down the Shift Alt button and select the others. Okay, when this is done, press E and you can extrude, but I want to extrude it in Z direction, so press Z, and we're going to use the command Alt M, sorry, left click first, Alt M, and we're going to say at the center. Now you can move it up and down if you want your bit very pointy, which in reality isn't like that. It's approximately 180 degrees, so it's something looking like this. You see, that's the top of the drill bit. Now going to the opposite side, going to select the opposite side. Okay, this is looking good. Underneath here I want to make this completely cylindrical. So therefore we go into edit mode and we're going to add. Before we can do that, we have to be sure how many vertices do we have underneath. And to do that, we're going to right click on that one, hold down the Shift Alt button, and right click on another point. And on top you see that there are 32 vertices, which means that I have to make a circle which has also 32 vertices. Otherwise we get in trouble later on and we cannot fill the whole mesh. So we're going to add circle over here, 32 vertices with the same radius 1. But pay attention that your coordinates of the point should be 0, 0, 0. Okay, now I'm going to bring it down. Later on you can play with it, but I'm going to say something like this. Now hold down the Shift Alt button and select all the other points like this. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use the bridge loop command to make the mesh between these two lines. To do that we press spacebar and type in bridge edge loop, like that. Now if this is looking okay for you, leave it that way. If this is too fast, then select the point underneath, Shift Alt, select another point, and you can move it up and down so it looks more like it changes from that shape to the cylindrical one. Now if you done this, then press EZ to make the cylindrical part. I'm going to move it a little up so you see what's happening, and you can make the cylindrical part as long as you want. I'm going to make it something like that. Now if you want to fill it, press F and it's filled. Now the only thing necessary we need to do now is give it a material color. Therefore we're going to press material and we're going to give it a name which will be gray, of course. Let's say maximum color should be somewhere dark gray, aluminium looking. Specular I don't need, and for the rest I leave everything like it is. Switch off underneath the shadow because I don't want that. So this is done. Now going to the object. Good. Now I want to have adding a plane behind everything. So therefore R Y90 R Z90, and we're going to enlarge it. Press S for that and move it looking like this. Now we're going to going to give that also a color. Let's say for instance that one is green. Okay, now we have two things left, which is, I think everybody knows it already. That's the camera, and so press camera, press 0 on the gun keypad while your cursor is on the screen, and say lock camera to view. Now position your drill bit correctly. I'm going to try to find it first. There it is. Okay, we're going to position it. To do that you have possibilities of using the RY command and say, okay, I want to move it in that direction. If this is not looking okay, RX, you can say 90, RX minus 90, etc. I can read that now. Wat gaan we doen? 2 seconden.